What's up, good people? It is back.
What's up, good people?
We are back.
Yes, we're
Your
back.
boy, Jarvis Cobb, Limitless Nation. We got a special guest in the building, man. This is my guy, too. It's going on like 7 years now.
Something like that, yeah.
About 7 years. The creator, the founder, man, the energy and the engine behind the whole company, New Vybe LLC. This is Nnanna. What up, man?
I'm good. How you doing, man?
How you feeling?
Feeling tired.
Yeah, we just finished our class, man.
Yeah.
We killed it out there.
Wow,
Y'all need to
that's
come
good.
check us out on Thursdays, man.
Street vibe.
Schaumburg Fit, Schaumburg Lifetime. Come on, man.
7:45.
Ah,
You give me an hour, right?
appreciate you coming in, man.
Always,
Taking
always.
your time, man.
Always,
Giving your energy to the Limitless Nation, man.
For sure. I love what you
thank
guys are doing. I love the messaging.
Yeah.
I love the purpose. I think there are so many negative things out there, and,
Right.
and having a vlog or,
Yeah.
or the thing you're doing with your expressing positivity and you're continuously hitting people with that good word, that good energy, that positive, that motivation is we need it, man.
That's actually where this whole thing came from. Is I saw on the news all of the negative stuff. Every time you watch the news, you get depressed. You
Yes,
get
you
sad.
do.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
you do.
can't watch it without just feeling the hurt of all these families and everything going on. So my idea was to create a full platform that was all positive news, all positive energy, and uplifting messages. And this is where we are, man.
That's what I love about it. I mean, that's really the kind of the intuition that guided me to start Street Vibe. Street Vibe is essentially just bringing my passion, my positivity, my energy, and share it with other people. And that's really where it started from, and it kind of grew from there.
Well, let's not jump there yet. Let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
Wait, where were you born at?
I was born in Boston, Massachusetts.
Boston.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
so
you are a Patriots fan.
Yeah, hey.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Hey, 5 rings, man. 5 rings.
these
Never
guys.
give up. 24-3.5. Came back, won the Super Bowl.
These guys are unreal, man.
We're amazing.
This guy's unreal.
We're
Tom
amazing.
Brady is he the best quarterback ever all time?
Of course, the best.
Hands
quarterback.
down.
Of course. There's no. I mean, what else? What more can he prove?
There's a lot of people that's not feeling that though.
That's because they're haters, and the fact that when you win too
That's
much,
true.
people want to hate on you. But look, we should appreciate greatness.
Absolutely.
We should appreciate people for what they are, and not look to tear them down, but look what we can learn from them.
That's
And look at the end of the day, man, he's got 5 rings,
And they winning.
and they
They
winning.
win.
And guess what? We might get 6 this next year.
You might get sick.
We might. So you
All
never
right.
know.
Born in Boston, grew up in Boston.
Born in Boston, lived there for about 7 years. Moved to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Was there for a couple years, and moved from there to Roanoke, Virginia. Lived there for
Okay.
a couple years. Then
In the
moved
VA,
from-
huh?
In the VA, I was there for 3 years. I want to say from 10 I want to say from 9 to 12.
Okay.
And then moved toWisconsin when I
That's
was
the
12
years
years
when you
old.
start cutting up.
Yes,
9
right.
to 12. That's
Man,
yeah.
we was in the country, so I couldn't cut up too much.
Oh yeah.
We could cut too much, man. There was a little twang out there. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
So moved to Wisconsin when I was 12 years old, and I've been in Wisconsin ever since.
Man.
You know?
All right. Wisconsin high school.
Wisconsin high
college.
school, middle school, high school, college, graduate school.
Did you play ball or anything?
Played a little basketball in high school.
Yeah.
Played football in high school and football and college.
Okay.
Yeah, tight end.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
tight
yeah.
end too.
Oh, yeah.
In high school, anyway.
You was-
College, I played ball. Yeah. High school, I came in as the quarterback. So
You
I was
came as a quarterback.
I was quarterback all through like Pee Wee football, middle school.
So
we
you-
was undefeated.
Oh, okay.
7th grade. Then we went 4-2 8th grade.
Okay.
I came in. One of my good friends was a quarterback too, so we battled each other, and I
Quarterback.
lost.
So they couldn't tell if you was a quarterback or the fullback.
They was giving me the ball everywhere.
He was the first ever. He was Dante Culpepper before Dante Culpepper came.
Thank you. Donovan McNabb was my man.
Hey, that was my favorite quarterback too. You know, as a
Yeah,
Patriots fan, I love that.
That's why I love it. That's why I love the Eagles to this day.
Hey, you have that connection.
Yeah, absolutely. So, tight end, high school. All right. What was your high school like? How was high school?
Oh, I was a nerd in high school, man.
Yeah.
I was. I actually say it with a badge of honor. I was one of those guys that really didn't. I mean, I had maybe 2 or 3 friends in high school that I really was really cool with, but everyone kind of looked at me as a kid that had a funny name. My parents are, blood background. I'm Nigerian American. My parents are Nigerians. I'm first generation Nigerian American. So my name is Nnanna Egbujiobi. So a lot of people were like, boy.
I wasn't gonna try that. Y'all talked that at the beginning. All I said was his first name. I've been knowing him for 7 years. I mean, Egbujiobi.
But Obi-Wan Kenobi. You know what I mean? So a lot of people kind of, kind of was like just a weird kid, weird name, talks funny, dressed funny. So a lot of people didn't. I wasn't a cool cat in high school, which is fine with me because at the end of the day, man, I was raised in a culture where you be proud of who you are, be proud of your name, be proud of your family, and you just go with that. So I never really bothered me much as a kid. But I wasn't the popular kid. I wasn't homecoming king or anything like that. But you know what? It was all good. I got a great dad, got a great mom, and they looked out for me and they taught me to be proud.
You talk about your dad a lot.
Yeah, my dad is.
Your dad a lot.
Like that guy, that man is probably the biggest driving force in my entire life. Is that man since I was a kid until now. Like, even now, he still talks to me like I'm 16 years old.
What's the latest thing that he said? Just
oh my God, we were arguing about politics recently, right? And then look, my parents.
Oh yeah.
My parents are conservative, and I grew up as a conservative person. But as I get older, obviously I like to. I'm not really a person that affiliates with parties, but I affiliate with people who I can agree with on certain things. Right. I feel they're good people. So we're arguing about some kind of politics, and I was like, see. And my dad, as a young person, I remember my father. It's funny how when parents forget that they've been talking to you all your life, and they forget the stuff they said to you when you was in high school. And I'm like, and all of a sudden they try to switch up on you when you're an adult. I'm like, hold up, this don't match up what you were saying to me when I was 17, 18. Now all of a sudden, I'm old. He was talking to us. It goes. So you listen to me now. So all these years I've been talking to you, don't listen. Now you want to listen. So you try to use my words against me. Get out of my house. So we always have, my dad and I, we always have awesome conversation. That's awesome. And he has always been the driving force in my life, from everything from my career choice to the people, my friends in my life that've been in my. Friends of mine, that's been crazy. He has to vet my friends. My friend came to the house one day and he asked my friend, "You sit down." And my friend was like, "Am I in trouble?" You better sit down, boy. That man will get at you. He was like, "What do you want to do for a living?" I want to be a cook. Get out of my house. He told me he got up and walked out of the house. My father, the thing about it is that, he's very protective of his kids, right? Yeah. He has a certain vision that he wants his kids to be successful. And he feels that you should surround yourself with people who have ambition, who have drive, who want to achieve a lot of things. Because a lot of times, you tell me, I believe in this phraseology that you tell a lot about a person by the people around them. Oh yeah. And that's very true, because whether you agree with it or not, they're going to imprint on you a lot of characteristics and a lot of things that you may not know, but you pick up on. Yeah. So my father earlier on was vetting my friends and weeding out the people that he felt weren't going in the right direction, and made sure that they did not get too close to me and my siblings. So I appreciate that. He was he took care of us, and he made sure I was on the straight and narrow, and I think he did a good job.
He's a doctor, right?
He's a cardiologist. Yeah. That's what's up. Head cardiologist at Baltimore Hospital. So he's done. Like I've got a good person to look up to as far as ambition and moving forward and progressing myself to a level of success that I feel that my family should be proud of. So it's a journey. I'm still going on, and hopefully one day I'll be able to look at my father and say, "Look, what's up, little man?" Right. So if I kick you out, get out now.
So, coming out of high school, what were you thinking career-wise that you wanted to get into?
Actually, coming out of high school, I was going to go to law school. I was going to go to law school. I was going to go there, become a lawyer. I was thinking about being a doctor like my father, but I looked at the education time. My entire 20s going to be in school. Part of my 30s, I'll be in school. I'm trying to have some fun. I'm saying? I'm trying to do a little something. I'm trying to do what I can. So I'm like, Pops, and my father was like, "Look, my kids are going to be three things: doctor, lawyer, engineer. Nothing else." So that's what I got. I ain't got D, A, B, C. There's no D. There's none of the above. No, it's just A, B, and C. So I'll be a lawyer. So I was on that track with the college. I went to Bloor College actually from my undergrad. I went to private school in Wisconsin. Graduated from there, and then I was going to apply for law schools, and then I had an opportunity to work for Nike. Okay. In the world headquarters and the licensing and branding office for the Jordan brand. So I worked there for a year, and literally, man, I got there and I fell in love with just. With the Nike entrepreneurship, athletics, fitness, and I was like, man, this is where I need to be.
How is it being in that building?
It's amazing. It's like the Disney World of sports.
Just like the creativity. I'm thinking just the innovative.
I was there with just cats from Harvard, from Duke, from Yale. I mean, these cats are just here, just all about. They're hustling. They're all about sports. There's a gym, right? And like every 1 p.m. everyone just stopped working, went to the gym, worked out. Like it's just like that type of environment and culture. I loved it.
Wow.
You know, and you know, there's a Tiger Woods building back when he was good. I guess I mentioned.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a Jordan building, which where I worked at. There was a Bo Jackson building, which was like a big music, like theme park for baseball, batting cages, all type of stuff like that.
Wow.
And it's a campus for all the employees. So the CEO night, the chairman night was there. Phil Knight, CEO Bob Parker was there. I mean, it was just like it's the world headquarters for Nike, and it was unbelievable. And when I worked there, I realized I did not want to go to law school. I said I'm not gonna go to law school because I don't want to. I want to be able to impact people more directly, impact people more fully the way I feel that I could.
Absolutely.
So I got back. I left after a year. I was like, you know what? I need to do something different. You know, told my pops, said, look, man, I'm gonna go a different direction. And he was like, what do you mean? What are you trying to tell me? I said, I'm not.
He was confused.
he was like shook. You know, I was like, Dad, I'm not gonna go to law school. You better think of something. You're not gonna sit in my house with your big head. I'm like, Dad, I'm gonna figure it out, but I think I'm gonna get an entrepreneurship. You know, so you want to do business? He goes, all right. And he was cool with that. He goes, business, okay, but you're going to do good business. You got to go to business school. So my parents, my family is really big in education. Yeah. So I went to University of Wisconsin to get my MBA, and I went there, and that's when I started New Vybe. So and then New Vybe is a company that we focus on innovative fitness formats to spread to the industry, to create people give experiences so people can be the better part of themselves.
Right.
You know, and that's the key about that is that we want to be able to inspire people to not only just do fitness or get out there and work it out because it's the right thing to do, because they love to do it and make it part of their life, you know, and make it a life-altering experience. So, I mean, you know, I started out teaching at a small studio, probably half the size of here, teaching kids.
So was it New Vybe already then? Or?
No, it wasn't New Vybe. I had the idea of New Vybe. I didn't start it until, I want to say, 4 years later.
When did the idea hit you?
The idea hit me actually, my dad again. My dad is my father. Rotating is like, you know, I had a class I was teaching in Rockford, Illinois. It was a class at a sports club, which was like I want to call my first real fitness job. Yeah. And you know, I mean, I was packing up the gym, and it was just huge. And my dad was like, "Man, this is nonsense. You know, I mean, what are you out here? My son's out here dancing around. What are you, a stripper?" And my dad was like, I mean, he asked me. My father's an African man. Okay, he's an African man, so he doesn't really care about all this PC stuff. So I told him that I'm teaching class. And Rockford, it's a fitness class. I'm dancing. I'm doing this. So you're dancing for money? So my father was like, I'm like, okay, I guess, but not like that. I mean, there's money and there's dirty money. I ain't doing dirty money stuff. I'm doing clean money stuff, Dad. So so he walks up and he walks into my class. My mom, check it out. He walks in here and he goes, so these people are coming here for you? I said, yeah. So these people come to this place every day to come take your class? Yes, how much are they paying you? And I told him, that's robbery. Get out of here.
Hey, I'm kicking you out everywhere.
This man wants to throw me and everyone else out everywhere.
Oh my God.
So I mean, so that's when the idea was like, okay, my dad's right. I should be capitalizing on this opportunity myself and build something off of this. Yeah. So New Vybe was born, and we started New Vybe and built our own studio, literally across the street from the place I was teaching, the sports club.
At Peak, right?
Yeah, Peak, right across the street. And you know, it was we.
So actually, go into kind of that with the process of just getting the gym started.
Yeah.
So what's some of the first steps that you had to do?
Well, the first steps I had to do was what exactly did I want to do? Yeah. You know what I mean? You just don't start a business willy-nilly. You got to figure out what your plan is. What do you want to do? Do you want to do a gym? Do you want to do a studio? Do you want to do a boot camp, or you want to do classes, or you want to do both? Do you want to do machines? Do you want to do 24-hour fitness? You want to do whatever. Right. So it's putting together a game plan of what you want. Okay, and then secondly, what does the market demand? So in the area you're at, what is it that the market demands? That's where you have to do some market research, surveys, talking to people, getting people's input on what they feel that they need and what they're willing to spend for it as well. Yeah. And that's, you know, at the end of the day, what is the economics of it all? See, I was lucky because I was blessed with a group of people that really believed in me. I mean, they loved what I did, and some of these people have been with me for 8 years. That's awesome. And they have, you know, they honestly would run through a wall for us. They have done everything for me. I am so grateful for those people, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I am today. Yeah. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be in a position to even reach higher than I am today. So obviously, you know, figure out what business you want. the economics of it all, what type of gym, what type of business you want to do. 4, having people around that you feel that are wanting to buy your services.
Yeah.
Okay, location matters. Obviously, the economics matter. You know, what are you gonna pay a month for rent? What is your labor cost gonna be? What do you plan on as far as marketing, promotions, those type of things? Those, you know, a business plan.
Yeah.
I mean, understanding what economics are very, very important. You cannot outwork bad economics. Doesn't matter if if 50% of what you're making is going to rent, most likely you are not going to make it. So the economics are very important. So have a plan of your economics. Very important, and I actually had to learn that lesson myself. You know, you know, we're doing very well, and then the economics of the previous location kind of got messed up a little bit, and we had to make a move. But that's a lesson I had to learn, and that's a lesson that everyone had to learn, and that's a hard lesson I had to learn. But you know, it's a lesson learned, and it's a situation that won't be repeated.
Right.
You know,
right.
And also understand that you're going to have bad days. As an entrepreneur, as a business person, you're gonna have bad days, and you probably have a lot of them. But the question is how are you going to pull through it? And do you have a plan to pull through it?
So what's some of your methods? How do you kind of get through days like that, or deal with days like that?
Well, the thing about it is that you know, my family instilled a very strong confidence in self for me, and it's not an arrogant thing. I mean, let's not get confused about being confident in yourself and being having pride in yourself and being arrogant. I
was accused of that.
Yeah, you know, we live in a society today when people are comfortable and happy with mediocrity. Yeah. And the fact of the matter is that we cannot allow that to change the fact that you as an entrepreneur, you as a human being, you have to be confident in who you are, and you have to have a little pride in what you do. My father always says, a man stands firm and walks tall. It means that whatever you're going to achieve, you're going to do it no matter what. And you're going to do it with confidence, because at the end of the day, people are going to believe you if you believe in yourself. Yep. Period. So going back to your questions, that you always have a sense of confidence in yourself and believe in your plan and believe and have a good team. Having a good team is important, because no matter how great you think you are, you know, at the end of the day, man, you need people that can do it by yourself. You can't do it by yourself. You know, I always say this, like, you know, never believe the hype, especially when it's about yourself. All right. Yep. You know, never believe the hype, especially when it's about you. You know, always be even keeled and understand the vision. Keep the vision and move forward, and have a great team around you, and always believe in what you can achieve.
That's what's up.
And economics got it right.
So got in the gym, ran into some speed bumps, made moves. Yeah. Moving into the next gym, how did that whole process come about?
Well, that's kind of a crazy subject, because they always say life is a roller coaster, so is business. Yeah. I mean, being an entrepreneur is a roller coaster. So a lot of things happened a year ago where, you know, things happened in my personal life and things happened in business that kind of collided all at the same time. So it really kind of, you know, hit me in a way that it was pretty tough. Yeah. You know, but at the end of the day, I had to look at it as let me go back. I have a firm belief that God creates everyone with a purpose.
Absolutely. 100%.
And I don't care, look, man, there's 7 billion people here, there's 7 billion people with purpose. Yep. And at the end of the day is that, do you find that purpose? That is the secret to your happiness. And at the end of the day, it's what are you doing to better off the human condition on this earth? And when I was going through the transition of whether I was either going to continue to do this or not.
So that was a question.
That was always a question.
Wow.
Because you know, it's sometimes when you get affected. I mean, like I said, and some of the stuff you obviously you and I've talked about, you know. Yeah. And there's a lot of issues that happened with me and New Vybe in a situation where there were questions about whether I was going to move forward, because at the end of the day, it's, do you want to continue to put yourself through some of the things? Yeah. You do. And sometimes you feel that, you know, you put yourself out there for some people, and you don't feel you get that reciprocated back. And it's like, so, you know, I've been doing this, busting my ass and leaving my sweat and blood and tears on the floor. Yeah. But then when it's you know, I'm there picking you up, I'm there making your day better, I'm there making your life easier. Yeah. And when it's time for some of you guys to come and lift me up, put my hand out to lift me up, people are disappearing. So when it comes down to, but that's happens, right? That happens in life and it happens in business. That's okay, but at the same time, we're all humans, right? We're not androids, we're not robots. So we also have to understand that that's a lesson how to learn, is that I cannot look at things in a certain prism. I gotta look at things from the totality of things. Yeah. At the end of the day, people are gonna do what people are gonna do. But my choice is my choice. And what I'm gonna do in my life is my life. That's my purpose, not their purpose. Right. And my purpose is to do what I do. So when I got back to that, there was no choice anymore. I had to continue. Yeah. Because if I didn't do that, I'd be denying myself, and I'll be spitting in God's face. Because at the end of the day, He made me to do this. He made me to affect people. He made me to do that. And I also believe that in my life, I have to sacrifice some things, because at the end of the day, it's my job to do what I do. And
it's gonna be a cost.
It is a cost.
Everything costs.
And at the end of the day, I'm willing to pay that cost.
And I actually had to learn that one. I was always trying to, with the brand, I got the idea actually at a faith conference.
Yeah.
So I was at, Jesse Duplantis was speaking. I was at Living Word Christian Center. He said, negative news is freely given. Positive news must be searched for or created.
Yeah.
So that's when I had the idea of, what if I create a platform that's all positive news?
Yeah, that's what's up.
So with going through that, now it's, after you get that, you get everything down you want to do, you get the website up and going, now it's, so what's next? Mm-hmm. So then that's when I started thinking about videos and content and things like that. Yeah. Once I started doing that, that's where money started coming in. So I got to pay for some stuff, and at that time I wasn't really making no money. I mean, shit, I was struggling.
Yeah, look, that's part of it.
That's always all part of it.
And the thing about it is that the problem I always have is I got so many successful people in my family. My father being number one, my uncles being number one. I've got two sisters. One's an attorney in LA doing a great job. My sister just graduated from medical school, about to be a doctor. I'm the oldest of four. So it's a lot of pressure on me to achieve a certain level of success. It's allowing me to be the trailblazer of my family. Yeah. And sometimes it's hard to reconcile that with what's actually happening and where the trajectory I'm going. Am I going far enough, or am I moving too slow? You know what I mean?
And my family's the opposite. Yeah. So all my family's just all blue collar, work to pay the bills, paycheck to paycheck type of deal. Yeah. And I'm the one that wants to change the mold. I'm the one that wants to be the multi-millionaire, billionaire, change the whole trajectory of our family, our generations going forward. For sure. And that pressure of, if I don't do it, then it won't get done.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know what though? It's in your heart, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if it's in your heart, you have to do it.
Right.
You have. There's no choice in that, because I keep going back to the fact that we all have a purpose. Yeah. And it may not happen today, it may happen tomorrow, but it will happen someday. For sure. But we have to work on it. It's the people who are successful, the people who understand that purpose early enough, quick enough, and move on it. Mm-hmm. And the thing about it is that, I recognize it, and I'm moving on it, and I'm making those things happen. And it will happen for you too.
Man, let's talk about it actually. So new Vybe right now, you in Lifetime. Yeah. Kind of talk about that ties with Lifetime. What's going on?
Well, about a year and a half ago, we secured a national partnership with Lifetime Fitness, where we are going to be implementing our classes in all the gyms, most of the gyms around the country.
What is it like? How many markets is it?
Yeah, I think it's like 40-something markets. They have 130 locations, something like that. So that's awesome. It's a great opportunity to partner with with Lifetime, a great company, and be able to spread the vibe. And I've been traveling like crazy in the last year and a half, doing like the Street Vibe tour in the sense where I'm training instructors, meeting new people, going to new places I've never been before. And so I've never been to North Carolina before. Until I've never been to Canada before until I did that. So that was awesome. So it was a great opportunity in that case to go to new places, but it's also a great opportunity to learn and understand how people react to different things in different markets. Right. So it really helped me to refine the Street Vibe brand. Helped me to really figure out what we can do to improve it.
And what's one of those things that traveling has helped you to see?
Well, intensity-wise. Okay. So Street Vibe is essentially an embodiment of everything that I've learned from a kid. Okay. All right, from my time and dance competitions, my time doing show choir, my time doing plays. all the stuff that I've ever done as far as from a performance standpoint, I've taken it and created this format.
Imitate Mike, right?
Imitate Michael Jackson, the greatest of all time. Hey, man, look, I learned how to dance from Michael Jackson, man. So that's gold. I'm not ashamed to say that at all. So, but also I've learned I've got to take into consideration how the consumer is going to interpret it, take it in, digest it.
Yeah.
And that's why, if you've noticed, a lot of our mixes, I've diversified the music a little more.
Yeah.
And I simplified a lot of the choreography chains to be more resembling.
I did know.
It's simplistic to resemble more of something that people will be more, let's say, the basic consumer will naturally be able to do.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the change I've gotten from my experience from the whole lifetime.
And that's where I've been struggling, actually. Whenever I listen to a new track and then I'm going through the choreography in my head trying to make up something, it's always complicated moves, and I know that it won't work on stage.
Yeah.
But I keep getting stuck at the same spot. And then I'll just go on stage and do it anyway, and then it's a train wreck.
Yeah.
Train wreck. Absolutely horrible.
The thing is, and I tell instructors all the time, is like, at trainings, I say, look, you can dance, you can do all that kind of stuff, but the people in the crowd don't know, they can't do all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, break it up.
Mm.
If you got a like I said, a 6-count, chain of choreography, take one piece of it.
Yeah.
Do a verse. All of a sudden, then we build from there, right? Like we do in the training.
Right,
Take
right.
the second verse, take
Right.
the second choreography, second verse, build off of that. I mean, look, man, you an OG in the game. You know how it goes. But at the end of the day, man, you're always still learning. You always got challenges when you're dealing with people and dealing with things like that. So
that's what's up. So what's next then?
It's actually a lot of stuff next. We had an exclusive partnership with Lifetime for the first year. Now we're no longer exclusive with Lifetime. So thank you, Lifetime. But I'm personally getting involved in other business ventures that I'm working on right now with different teams and different areas with technology, different of international stuff. So these are things I'm working on myself, which I'm really, really, really excited about because at the end of the day, I'm a person that believes that, get involved as many things as possible.
Yeah.
Diversify your time, diversify your friendships, and diversify the opportunities you have. And the worst thing in life we should have is options. If you have no options, you're truly in purgatory. Right. So the more options you have, the better the better off you be. 100%. So that's where I'm at, and I'll always, every time I say something about what I'm doing, everyone gets scared. You don't want Street Vibe? Not done with Street Vibe. I'm not retiring from Street Vibe. Not yet. But as of right now, I'm not retiring from Street Vibe. I'll still be teaching classes, but at some point, at some point,
gotta grow.
I have to grow and move on from that. But it's not yet. Not yet, people. Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay,
relax.
Have my cell phone blowing up, and they're like, well, I heard Nnanna leaving.
No.
He said he's gonna do something else. Not yet.
All right, throw out the social media. How can they reach you? How can they catch up with you?
Man,
Give them the address of the studio.
So Instagram is Nnanna_NV. Nnanna Nnana _NV. Facebook, you can find me on Nnanna, Egbujiobi, Nnana, Egbujiobi, EGBUJIOBI. Twitter, I am Nnanna. That's it, pretty simple. I am Nnanna, Nnana again, that is I. Snapchat, I'm not gonna get my Snapchat. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on to that.
I'm gonna hold on my Snapchat because I might see some crazy stuff on my Snapchat. So yeah.
And then the address to the studio.
6200 Daytona Drive, Los Park, Illinois, 61111. All right, come check us out. That's where I teach primarily throughout the week. I personally train as well, do boot camps, everything. So come check us out here, or you can come see me at Lifetime Thursday nights at 7:45 with this guy. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this segment here. It was awesome.
Appreciate
catching up with my man here.
Thank you so much.
Anytime you need me to come do another segment, I'm down. I always love to talk to people and share my experiences. And if anything I say helps, hey, this is us.
That's it. You want to leave the audience with anything else? Any last words? Or you can just say peace. Whatever you want to say.
Anything you want to do, you do it. Anything that you like, you do it.
Yes.
Anything that you believe that will get you forward in life, you don't stop. You do it. Negativity, hatred, bigotry, all that stuff does not matter. All that matters is you believe in yourself. All that matters is you know inside that you are a chosen one. Okay? That's all I said.
That was Papa Eaton, Egbujiobi.
That's my father coming out, guys.
All right, we'll holler at y'all, man.
Sure, peace out. All right.